Okay, I thought I'd do a little update on my 54 Ford F100 project. A couple things first though, Joan's dad and mom had to move into a retirement home. So I got his vise, pretty nice. Always wanted a vise for my bench, always been too cheap to buy one. And a bunch of other tools, and got a pretty nice drill press, bench top drill press set. I'm gonna have to find a place to put it. Not sure where to put it right now. So anyway, the old 54 Ford, I was gonna put front cab mounts on, and guy told me, well, you better fit all the pieces together, because if you get the cab mounts wrong, then the fenders and the hood and nothing else is gonna fit if you don't get the front mounts right. So I got it here in the garage. Joan's hating it because her car's out in the driveway, but a couple other good things I'm finding out is I might find a way to put the hood on without gouging the fenders all up. Of course I could get help, but still got to be pretty careful with the hood the way it is. You can really gouge into the metal and into the paint, so got to figure that out. Well, I decided I'd try and fix these hinges. They're actually pretty good shape, except they have a they have the stud that's pressed in, swedged in, and on this one there were 3 that had fallen off, so I welded some bolts in for those. And then on the hood over here, both sides, right in front of the hinge mount, excuse my electric heater here, it's too cold out here to work without a little bit of heat, so both these have been buckled, that lower flange buckled right in front of the hinge mount. Somebody along the way did this cobbled up farmer type repair, a couple radio pieces of metal and some carriage bolts sandwiching it on that flange. So over on this side, I'm in the process of course, cutting that piece out, fabbing a new one to go back in there. And then I'll have to weld the mount back on, and then this one that has a nut welded in. One of the nuts had come loose, so I welded a nut back in there, and I'll fix the crinkled part. Otherwise the hood's not too bad a shape, so I hope it's pretty easy to finish it off. So I'll get the hinges done, get the hood on, make sure everything lines up. I'm hoping also to get the radiator on pretty soon and get hoses, find hoses to match up from the original stock radiator to the engine. Someday I'll buy an aftermarket radiator. They make 2-pass radiators for V8s up to about 300 horsepower for a reasonable price, like about $400. But I think the hoses will match if I get one that's OEM configuration with a 4-pass brass and aluminum guts in it. So anyway, while I got all this put together, I got the inner fenders, and I might get the inner fenders in here because they need to be cut out where the new upper control arms are located. New upper control arms interfere with the inner fender, so I'll just cut those out, make a pattern, cut those out, make them fit. So anyway, a few bolts in the fenders, and cross members here, or the whatever these are called, this metal. This is the roll pan, front roll pan. Make sure it squares up and all the gaps fit up. And then I'll take it all apart and continue on welding those cab mounts in and getting the rest of the cab finished up and maybe even painted before I put it back on next time. So anyway, January 3rd, and that's my project. I'm sticking to it.